Life Insurance Corporation of India is country's largest insurer and also the largest institutional investors when it comes to investing in the equity markets. What is going to be LIC's investment strategy? Would it continue with its aggressive stance? How does the premium collection stand in this fiscal? To discuss all that and much more, we have with us none other than LIC chairman himself, Mr. D.K. Mehrotra. Mr. Mehrotra, as always, pleasure having you on ET Now.
Thank you very much.
To begin with, if I could ask you, the one issue which LIC has been discussing, asking for a very long time now, has finally been cleared by the government. That is, finally LIC can invest up to 25% of the paid up capital when it comes to listed companies. For you, what does this decision mean and how are things going to change for you?
See, this was a demand that we have been making since quite some time, because as you know that the cap of 10% at times used to deny us the opportunity to be more active in the market. So it was just to create a more headroom. It's not that we're waiting for the opportunity to jump very aggressively in the market. We will still be guided by our old principle that we have to be conservative, we have to look into the market very well. Yeah, this is, I'll tell you, this will give us some sort of a support over the next 10 years, or a horizon of 10 or 12 years, so that we have enough room to go into the market, and if the opportunities are there where we can invest beyond 10%, we will be able to do that and book some good profits.
Mr. Mehrotra, when you say that the available headroom, this headroom primarily would be available in some blue chip stocks?
See, as I said, we keep on scanning the market, and not, normally you will see that we go into investment where we have a lot of confidence in the company, and definitely blue chips would be on the mind of all of us, and we'll look for good opportunities as well. We'll do that.
Say, when you mentioned blue chip, the one stock that you were associated with on the wrong side was ONGC, but now you have proved your critics wrong. Say, it would be stocks like these, say ONGC, oil companies, some of the other blue chip stocks that primarily we can see LIC holding more?
Yeah, and coming back to the whole subject of ONGC, definitely I'll say that, yes, I had been always saying that our whatever investment we have done, it was backed with a lot of due diligence, due understanding, due wisdom. And today we have been proved right, because mark-to-market appreciation is very well there. We have noticed it over the last 2-3 days. And when I say blue chip, yeah, definitely we like to see companies who are doing very well, who have a lot of upsides. And definitely, as we know that we keep on scanning the market very closely. So definitely we'll be looking into the opportunities. Maybe that, yes, oil sector, maybe into this FMCG, maybe into pharma. We'll be looking into these areas.
Okay. Mr. Mehrotra, before getting into the specifics, this particular decision which happened, the regulator with whom you have been in discussion for a very long time, perhaps was not convinced. But what would be that you would want to say to your regulator? Because at the end of the day, LIC is in a very complicated situation. On one hand, it is guided by an act of Parliament, but at the same time, when it comes to regulation, it is governed by IRDA. Although IRDA was not very happy with this decision of LIC being allowed the 25%.
So I will not go into the process. At the end of the day, I'll say thanks to the regulator and to the government. Thanks for giving this additional headroom to me.
Would IRDA be suffice with that?
I won't like to comment on that, because that's for them to take a call. But definitely, they were open to our suggestions, and definitely, I think they also have contributed in giving this opportunity to us. So definitely, I owe a big thanks to them as well.
We all know how the markets panned out in the couple of quarters, but things have particularly changed, and once again, everyone expects the bull run to continue. Say what things have happened in the last 1 month or so. How are you looking at the equity markets, say vis-a-vis what you had said the target for investments of around 45,000 crores during the start of the year, and now how are you looking at the things?
Now, if you look into the fact that some time back we had said that we had expected that the market would be touching to the 20,000 mark by the end of the year, and you see it has reached there. So we were very bullish on the market right from the beginning. There were certain cases where the market was a little volatile, so it happens. In a life cycle of a market, it would happen. But we had been scanning the market very closely, and today we are happy that it has reached the 20,000 mark. So as I said, that we have been scanning a lot of companies in the market, and today, yeah, we are looking into areas, as I said earlier, areas such as pharma, such as FMCGs, IT. We are looking into those areas, and I think that when we close the fiscal, the market will still further consolidate and give us good upside.
And what would be the investments from your side look like, and how do you stand as of now?
See, last year we had done on about 45,000. I'm sure that this year also we'll be able to reach that figure. And if some more this investment opportunities come,
so there's a chance that you'll surpass that.
We may.
Okay. So coming to your portfolio, LIC, as you were saying, you also churn your portfolios at regular intervals depending on performance of the market and that specific stock as it may be. Of lately, we have seen particular stocks which you have been holding on for a while really doing well. So in that sense, do we see the churning for LIC happening more in the next 2 months, and so what it was, say, in the preceding 2 months? How are you looking at the whole, say last year you booked profit around close to 18,000 crores if I am right?
As you know that we are a very long-term player, and we find opportunities on either side of the spectrum. So now if the market is moving up, definitely this is a chance when we are going to book profits. And as on today, I'll say that we have done a good profit booking. We have crossed almost 15,000 crore. And definitely by the end of the year, we hope to book some more profit, definitely going by the market trend. And hopefully that the market will keep on moving up. This is the chance when we have to book, we are able to book good profits.
We all know the OFS process, it was players like LIC who first tested the waters when it was introduced. Now a lot of changes have gone through in the regulations, a lot of fine tuning even has happened when SEBI has done something in board meeting. Now, couple of more government PSU divestment expected. Would LIC continue its aggressive stand as we have been seeing?
So again, I'll say that we are not very aggressive. We look at the opportunities. So if some good opportunities come through by way of this investment as well, we'll again have a look at it. And if we are able to find out good value into it, definitely we'll participate in it. We have no issues on that.
What would you like to say to your critics? Because of lately there have been people who say what LIC is doing, taking this aggressive exposure in the equity markets is not right, and in a way trying to help government achieve that disinvestment target. As a LIC chairman, if a policyholder is listening to you, what is that you would like to say to the policyholders and your critics?
See, first of all, I'll say we thank the critics because they give us an opportunity to have a relook at our own processes. And that makes us a little more strong. Secondly, I'll say that all our decisions are backed with a lot of diligence, lot of wisdom, lot of proper planning. So as regards the policyholders, I can assure them that their investment, their premium is absolutely safe with LIC. Nothing to worry about it. And whatever reasonable returns we promise to them, we'll keep on giving it to them.
How would you like to close the fiscal? Till now, how much have you invested, say, in IPOs or FPOs? And next 3 months, how have you earmarked anything? How do you like to close this year when it comes to new investments?
That till now we have invested about 20 to 23,000 crore in the equity market. And as I said that we will most probably be reaching the last year's figure about 40-45. And if some other opportunities come by way of this investment, definitely we'll look into it. Okay. So we'll be reaching almost that figure.
Okay. So now coming back to your core business, how has this fiscal been? Because the industry has been going through a tough phase. First 2 quarters have not been that great. Things have picked up. LIC finally has also launched a new ULIP product. How have things panned out for you? How are you looking at this fiscal when it comes to premium?
See, actually, we started the year on a little negative growth. Industry also was showing a degrowth. But we are now in positive territory. And that's because of the effort of entire team. Our people working in the market, people working as agents, development houses, everybody has contributed. And this year we have taken some sort of our own conviction that we have to perform much better than what we have done over the last 2-3 years. And this is visible by the fact that today we are in a positive territory. And going by the fact that the market also is supporting us now, we have launched 2 new products. One is the pension product, one is the ULIP product. And this was the products have come after a long wait, I'll say. And they have been accepted by the market, by our own people. I think we should be very close to achieving our figures for the year when we close the books.
Which would be like?
It's about 45,000 crore premium. So I think we should be very close to that.
And how much do you intend to collect from the new ULIPs that you launched? Because with just a final quarter left for you.
I think, see, for an insurance company, the last quarter is the most important, productive and fruitful quarter. That's why we have launched these 2 products on 2nd of January this year. And hopefully that whatever is the deficit today, vis-a-vis as compared to last year, and the difference what we have to do for achieve the budget, we should do that in this quarter. We expect that this quarter should give us something in the range of say 15 to 18,000 crore premium.
Spoken to you about in detail when it comes to ULIP as a product. Now, you also said that strategically you have decided that maybe the pie has to differ. Earlier it was say 60-40, you said ideally it should be 50-50. Now you coming with a ULIP product after a long time. Is this purely to do with how the markets have behaved in the last couple of months? What was the strategy? And going forward, how would you like your overall pie to be?
See, I said at one point of time, the ULIP was almost 75 to 80% of our composition of the new business. And last year it has come down to almost 15%. That's the other extreme altogether. Now when we see the market is doing well, and I have always been telling that we will always be in the space which is there in the market. So ULIP also is a space there. And we have come out with a product now because this is high time that the people wanted a product which will give them an opportunity to invest and take advantage of the market which is performing well today. So this was with that intent we have come out with the ULIP product, and I'm sure that it has been accepted, it will do well also. But again, I'll say for an insurance company, especially for LIC, I'll say the most optimum composition should be say about 65-35, 65 convention, 35 ULIP at the most.
IRDA had come out with many regulatory changes. Now once again a lot of changes are being spoken about, maybe online product standardization. How is industry taking these things? Is the time has come where IRDA has to slow down when it comes to regulations? It's doing things much faster in too small a time?
See, this is a call which the regulator will have to take, but I can, from an industry player, I can say that yes, we are in touch with our regulators even directly and through the Life Council, and always the discussion have been very positive. Yeah, basically now they are regarding the product. We had some series of discussion with the IRDA also, and maybe that the guideline which they are coming, unless we see the guideline, we can't comment on that. But yeah, definitely today industry needs a little more regulation in the sense that it is still in an evolving stage. The people have to get confidence in the industry. Yeah, but over-regulation should not be there. I agree to that also. But then at the same time, the pace of introduction of regulation has to be timed well, that it is accepted not only by the industry player but by the people as well, the recipient, the policyholder, they should understand.
So 3 things you would like IRDA to do?
Now I say they are doing a good job, I'll tell you, they are trying to do that. But at the same time, see, whatever regulation has come,